Hello and welcome to this online arbitrage deals video. So today I thought it'd be really useful to talk about the different business types, right? Because this is something that you are asked when you sign up to an Amazon Seller Central account. So perhaps you already have set up an Amazon Seller Central account and you've started selling, but you wondered, what all of those options actually were. What do they mean? And if you are just getting signed up to Amazon and you're stuck on that part, then this is exactly what everything means in that list. Now, really, there isn't really that many of them that you need to be concerned with, as it probably won't apply to you. But these are the different business types and what they are. So understanding the options available when setting up your account. This is what you're presented with when you go to set up your Amazon Seller Central account. So it'll ask you for your business location. If you don't currently have a business, then you just enter your country of residence, right? So business type, it gives you a set of options, and at the bottom it says, I confirm my business location and type are correct, and I understand that this information cannot be changed later. Now, there are some scenarios in which this is technically not true, but we're going to talk about that when we get to those slides. So you've got a bunch of options there. We're going to be going in the order that you see right here. So first up is estate-owned business. So estate-owned enterprise, otherwise known as SOE or SOB if it is business that is used of enterprise. It's a legal entity that is created by a government in order to partake in commercial activities on the government's behalf. So many public transportation systems and utilities are SOEs or SOBs, as are postal services and some mining operations. Now, obviously, chances are if you're watching this won't be applicable to you, but that's basically what it means. So a business that is a legal entity that is created by the government in order to partake in commercial activities on the government's behalf. Next up is a publicly listed business. So a company whose shares are traded on the stock market. The company is split into two public listed companies. Ownership is organized via shares of stock, which are intended to be freely traded on a stock exchange or in over-the-counter markets. A public company can be listed on a stock exchange, which facilitates the trade of shares or not. Examples of popular publicly traded companies are Procter and Gamble, Google, Apple, Tesla, and so forth. So that's what a publicly listed business is. Privately owned business. So privately owned refers to businesses that have not offered shares to be traded on a public exchange. Privately owned businesses have to be a registered entity. Establish a business company with its own bank account. If you are looking for recommendations of a bank to use for your business, then Monzo tends to be a good recommendation that I hear quite a lot. It means that your personal assets, income, expenses are not the same as your business. So some examples of some big examples of privately owned businesses are Lego and IKEA. Charity, a company incorporated under the Companies Act, which is established for exclusively charitable purposes. It will be subject to the regulatory requirements applicable to companies as well as those applicable to charities. So some well-known examples: British Heart Foundation Cancer Research, just to give you an idea, but of course we all know what a charity is. Sole proprietor. A sole proprietor is someone who owns an unincorporated business by themselves. If you are the sole member of a domestic limited liability company, LLC, and elect to treat the LLC as a corporation, you are not a sole proprietor. If you do need to change business type to sole proprietor, you'll need to contact Seller Central support and ask them to reopen the legal entity section of your account. That's the only way to do it. You have to contact Seller Central support if you do want to change that, right? You'll also need a recent letter from HMRC with confirmation of your UTR number. Then the last option is as an individual seller. This business type is for those who want to sell wholesale or arbitrage items. If you haven't established a company yet, this will be the option for you. So if you have set up an LTD, then it will likely be a sole proprietor. Otherwise, you'll be an individual seller. So that's why I put it on here, whereby if you do need to change this, then you'll need to contact Seller Central support. But if it happened to be any of the other ones, if you happen to be watching this and the other ones are applicable to you, then it's probably a safe bet to reach out to Seller Central support anyway, to have them open up that legal entity section of your account once more. Because if you do try and go and change this without having reached out, then it will just be grayed out, so you can't actually do anything with it. So you do have to reach out. But yeah, hopefully that gives you an idea of what exactly it is that you need to be selecting when you are on this section of setting up your Amazon Seller Central account. I hope that clears it up and helps you understand the different business types and helps you choose the right one. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you soon.